Good evening. Welcome. Just moving my pieces out of the way here and waiting for somebody to hop on. If not, I'll go ahead and get started once I have all my pieces out of the way here. Hi, Bev. Clearing my space here. I have a drawer to my left of me, and I hope I don't need anything. Hi, Cindy. I hope I don't need anything out of my drawer because, do you hear that? Something stuck in my drawer when I was putting away earlier. I don't know if I closed it too hard and something came loose, but I can't open the drawer all the way. I can barely see just like that much into the drawer. So I'm like really hoping that I don't need anything out of that drawer tonight because it's not going to happen. So thank you for sharing. Let me go ahead and get started because I do want to try to limit this to about half an hour. I have a retreat that I am getting ready to start packing for tomorrow. So I'll be traveling to the Dallas, Texas area. Hi, Denise. And I have to get my game plan together. I know what I want to do while I'm there, but I don't want to drag a whole bunch of stuff with me and potentially not do any of it. So I have to be really strategic with what I'm going to take with me. Plus, I'm fostering a kitten right now, literally a tiny kitten, and he's just being real difficult. So he's not wanting to eat, and so I'll be taking him with me and trying to take care of him and then have a little R&R at the same time. So, hi, Denise. Thank you, ladies, for joining tonight. Welcome. I think you might see a live up here to this side of my head. I don't know. One of these corners. So if you see a live, you're watching me live on Facebook. Otherwise, you're probably watching me on the replay on Facebook, or you might be watching me on the replay on my YouTube channel. And if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and get announcements out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and get started on our layout. So let me close this drawer that's in front of me, get this flipped around. Thank you, Bev. It's tough because like this is a really critical stage for them, and this little boy is just like, he's testing my patience. He really is. I'm like, I'm a pretty patient person, but it gets a little frustrating when they don't want to eat and you know they have to eat, and you know that if they don't eat, they're going to start to die, and that's not what we want. My job as a foster is to, get them past that stage and to where they can gain weight and they're adoptable and can get spayed and neutered and go to their forever home. So, hi, Terry. So right now it's just real difficult with him because he's testing me. So, but I'm gonna drag him with me to the retreat, and that'll be his first little trip to Dallas. So let's go ahead and get started, ladies. Let me flip this around, get this over here. Let's do I'm gonna do a drawing. Yeah, let's do a drawing. Let's get the drawing out of the way so I can move this out of the way. And what are we gonna give away? Let's see. I reached into my little drawer. I was gonna do paper, but I was like, no, I wanna do something a little bit more exciting than paper. So we are going to, I'm trying to get it to where I can see comments, but y'all can also see what I'll be doing later. I'm going to give away a package of these Genial Gems. These are new. This is a new accessory that is in our new catalog. So yay! We can finally order from the new catalog. How exciting! So hopefully you all have a catalog. If you don't, let me know. But we're going to be giving away a package of these Genial Gems, which there's a couple of sizes in here, and I want to say these two colors, it's like a blend. If you look at some of these, like this is like soft succulent, but it has some sprinkles of this pale papaya color, and then this is pale papaya. So those are really, really cute. I like those. So let's go ahead and do a drawing. And if you're watching me for the first time, welcome. And if you're wondering how you can get your name on the wheel, when you like, comment, and share my videos, that gets you on. And if you share, you get entered twice. So these are the names from everyone that watched and commented and liked and shared last week. So let's go ahead and give this away. Turn that up. There we go. It's supposed to make sounds. Who is it? Jackie! Congratulations, Jackie. Stella, I don't know if you're watching right now, but did you see how it was kind of hovering on your name and it changed to Jackie at the last moment? Wow. That was close. But congratulations, Jackie. I think you won last week. I could be wrong. I know Jackie was a winner recently, so I have her address, so I will get your prize to you. Let me open up my picture. Let me write Jackie's name off to the side over here so that I don't forget who I need to mail this to. Jackie R. Prize. Okay. All right, let's get some of these announcements out of the way really, really quick. When you join my email list so that you can stay on top of Stampin' Up! News, any of my events, you're going to get a free PDF tutorial and one of these new catalogs, which finally we can show you guys the inside of the catalog. I'm not going to go through the catalog tonight. Because there's no way we could cover this in about 30 minutes. But if you don't have one of these new awesome catalogs and you're not already an active demonstrator or someone that gets a catalogs from your demonstrator, let me know. You can join my email list and I'll send you a complimentary one. And if you're an active demonstrator and you still want to be on there, you are welcome to, and I have a different special little goodie for you. And we are a few days away from, there we go. We're a few days away. We still have a couple of more days left. I think 5 more days left to sign up for the next Paper Pumpkin kit, which Paper Pumpkin is Stampin' Up's monthly paper crafting subscription service. And I was looking for my boxes. I have 2 boxes I want to show you real quick. I didn't intend to put them so far away, but they were on the other side of the room. But in addition to Paper Pumpkin kits, I want to show you really, really quickly, Stampin' Up! Has decided to come out with 2 other different kinds of kits. And these are really similar to Paper Pumpkin. There's 2 different classifications. There's one that's called a non-stamping kit. I'm still learning more and more about these kits, so I'll kind of give you the high level of what I know so far. But these are very, very similar to Paper Pumpkin kits. They're going to have projects, pre-designed projects. They're going to have all the supplies that you need. Look, in here, there's even a Paper Pumpkin block. And then in this kit, so this is a stamping kit. So this is very similar to Paper Pumpkin. You've got your photopolymer stamp, and then you have your ink spot, just like a Paper Pumpkin kit. So this is one of the kits. There's 11 that demonstrators can pre-order right now. So I got one of each just to show you, but that's the stamping kit, very similar to Paper Pumpkin. And then there is what they call a non-stamping kit, which looks like it's packaged just like Paper Pumpkin, but it does have all the supplies you need. But if you look at the picture, there's no stamping involved. Everything that you see that has words is part of the supplies, and you're basically just assembling. So if non-stamping projects are your thing, there are kits available just for that purpose. So those are the other two kinds of kits. But like I said, right now, demonstrators are in pre-order for those kits. And customers can start to purchase them June 1st, I believe. It's June 1st. I'll have to double check that. Like I said, there's a lot to read about these new kits, but that was the high level. But for next month's Paper Pumpkin kit, definitely sign up by May 10th. It is baseball, softball themed. And even has bubble gum. Yeah, it's got bubble gum in it. So you can chew while you craft, or you can slide it into one of those cards you're going to make. Okay, so that's that. And then the last thing I want to share with you is our join special. If you see any products, well, this is the next to the last thing I want to share with you, but if you see anything that you like to, would like to purchase in today's demonstration, you have the option of also purchasing it outright as a customer, or you can take advantage of the monthly online ordering special, which up here is my website and the host code to use. And when you order from my website and use that host code, and if you don't want to plug that host code in, you can scan that QR code. Let me move that down a little bit, and that'll take you straight to my website and plug that in. You're going to get a free kit in the mail to make these 4 cards, since Father's Day is next month, ladies and gentlemen. And this one actually is a gift card holder. So everything is already cut for you. There's no die cutting on here, but there's lots of there's no embossing. There's lots of die cuts. But this is how your kit is going to look when it's delivered to you. You have all of your bases, and then in every envelope you have the supplies you need in order to assemble that particular card. And you do get a step-by-step tutorial so that you know measurements and things like that. So there's a couple of ways you can earn a free kit in the mail. You can also choose, if you have a wish list that's roughly around $100, which who doesn't? I know I do. You have the option to get this off the side here. Purchase your own kit, and you can get $155 in product and only pay $99 plus tax. So the special is that beginning yesterday through the end of this month, Stampin' Up! Is offering an additional $30 in kit product. And the product that you choose, you get to choose what you want in your product. Not what somebody else thinks you need, it's whatever you want. And everything is up for grabs in the annual catalog. You can even add the large die cutting embossing machine. That's $120, and you still have $35 left over for some free stuff. So there's no obligation. This is perfect if you just are seeking a discount on your paper crafting supplies. So it ends May 31st. So if you're interested, I would certainly welcome you to join my team, or even if you have another demonstrator, definitely consider that, because you can't beat this particular deal. And with no obligation, you really can't beat that. I lied. There's another promotion. I had this sitting off to the side so I wouldn't forget. I didn't put it with my other ones, and I still almost forgot. But there is another option starting yesterday, but through June 14th, when you host a qualifying show that's at least $250, Stampin' Up! Is going to give you an additional $25 in Stampin' rewards. And you can do an in-person show, you can do a virtual show, whatever you're comfortable with, we can still do that. And you just saw we have stamping and non-stamping kits. So there's lots to choose from when it comes to Stampin' Up! Products and how you want to get together and either earn some host rewards and get some free product. This also qualifies for orders too. So even if you yourself had an order that was $250, you'd still get the Stampin' rewards. You'd still get the additional Stampin' rewards. And then beginning at $450 is where you start getting a half price item. So definitely lots of things to consider and lots of options to choose from when it comes to what you want to do with all your paper crafting supplies and how you want to get them, if you want to earn them for free or get them at a high discount. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me bring back last week's layout, which is the left side. And on this layout, this is where I showed you how you could take our album pages and attach them to your layout. Now, this layout is already in my protective sleeve, so that's why I was able to attach this on the outside so that when you're flipping through the album, you're not having to pull the sheet out in order to open this. So this is a hinge because this actually is designed. These album pages are designed to go in our little black album, and I have one here just to show you. This is the What a Year Memories and More kit. I just put these in here so that you can see our Memories and More kits are actually designed for scrapbooking, or if you'd like to do albums like this, you can certainly do albums like this. But I just put all these in here just to show you all of these things right here is part of one Memories and More kit. Lots of colors, lots of different designs. So like these are perfect for scrapbooking. Journaling boxes, just random pictures, things you can use for mats. Sorry about that glare there. And then I have this big one back here that has all these stickers. So there's lots of stickers in there too, because this is a full 6x8. So if you have like a really large picture or something you wanted to put in there, you've got those as well. And these are just extra ones that I had. But we're going to be using these album pages in order to show you how to attach them to your scrapbook pages. And for the last several days, I keep finding dimensional backings literally like everywhere. We were out in the front yard and saw one on our sidewalk, and I was like, yeah, I think my husband was pulling one off of my hip earlier. I was like, they're everywhere. They cling to everything. But anyway, this gives you an opportunity to add more pictures to your layouts without creating more bulk. So you can put pictures or journaling on one side and then put another picture or another journal box on the back. And then the way this folds down, it covers up these two pictures. So lots of opportunity for adding pictures to your layout. So I'm going to bring this back and butt this up against here because I need this in order to help me determine where I need to put this one. Okay, so I've got this piece of basic white, and we are going to attach this one to this piece of designer series paper. And I'm going to talk about this designer series paper as I'm putting this together. I'm going to show you if I can remember. I think sometimes I tell y'all I'm going to do something and then I have like squirrel moments and then I forget and then I remember like after the video and I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to say something about that. Y'all ever have squirrel moments? I have them all the time. All the time. Just got a lot going on in my mind and it just doesn't come out fast enough. And then I have that moment where it's like, oh, I got to do this. Okay, so I just put this across this piece of designer series paper. And then I have this very large granny apple green. And then I'm also matting a piece of pale papaya on top of that because that is this color that was in the first page layout. Okay, I'm gonna look on here and see who is watching so I can welcome you guys. Hi Marianne. Who else did I miss? Jackie. It's okay, you're fashionably late, Jackie. But you know what? I don't know if you saw that, but you won the drawing, Jackie. Congratulations. Hey, Landa. I think I caught up. Okay, I think I caught up. So we have this granny apple green and pale papaya mat, and I don't need this piece anymore. Okay, so we're going to put this way. Yeah, we're going to put it this way. I need more width than I do height. Okay, so let's mat, oops, get that out of the way. Oops, let's mat this piece on this piece of Granny Apple Green. But this designer series paper that I'm using is part of designer series paper that is only available to hosts or anybody that has a qualifying order of at least $150. Let me say that. I know every time you think of host, you think of party, you know, but even when you order yourself, you can be your own host and take advantage of your own benefits. That's cool. That's the best. I like that about Stampin' Up. I really do. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm just putting, if you missed last week, got a strip of Granny Apple Green here, and I'm putting tear and tape on this back piece. And I'm going to show you why I've cut this specific piece of Granny Apple Green. Oh, it's sticking. It's sticking. I got enough. Yeah, we're good. So on the flap of the album page, this little spine right here, I want to cover that up. I don't want that to show on my layout. Okay, so I'm just going to cover it up with this strip of Granny Apple Green, and I put tear and tape on there so that it would stick really, really well. So this is just going to help cover up the top piece. When I go to put this on the outside, I am going to put another strip on the other side. So for now, let me put this on here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You want to leave enough room so that this little stitched edging, see if I can get that on there. I can't do this and talk at the same time right now. Ooh. We're trying to just cover up those holes. We don't want those holes to show. I don't want that to really show either. So let me see if I can pull that off and readjust that a little bit. Let me move that over. Okay, so let me bring this up a little closer. Right here along the edge, you can see the stitching there, but it goes all the way down. I don't want to cover that up because I want this to be able to open. I don't want to interfere with the pictures being able to open or close or anything like that. Okay, so I have that piece on. That's going to be the front. Now on the back, I'm going to do the same thing with the tear and tape, but I'm not going to take this piece off until I'm ready to add this flap to the outside of my layout. Okay, so let's clip that. And then this piece is actually good to go. Now if you notice, this piece has 4 different, what would you call them, quadrants, I guess? So that you have an opportunity to put up to 8 pictures or journaling boxes or whatever you want to put, if you wanted to put a little collage of pictures on there. But the way I have this one designed, this one actually is going to go this way. So these pictures will be more landscape than portrait, just because this huge mat is going to go there, and then this is going to go on top of that. So let me get this mat down. Let's do this. I'm not going to put a whole lot on there, but, and we're going to put this up here. I'm using the lines of this designer series paper just to help make sure that I put this on straight. Okay, so let me bring this down a little bit so you guys can see that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this on while I have it. So we're going to peel this tear and tape off, and then I want to put this directly over. So see, there was a method to my madness as far as this mat. It is a little bit smaller than, I'm just trying to line it up straight. There we go. It's just a little bit, the mat underneath is like literally like just under the width, this whole width of this paper, so that whatever pictures you have here You can put those pictures in there and then flip it up, and you can put more pictures on the back. And then if you have an even larger picture that you wanted to put as like a focal point for your 2 layouts, you could mat that on there. If it was a portrait picture, then you could get away with turning this portrait. You have enough room down here in order to do that, because down here I've got these 2 mats. I am still using the Color and Contour stamp set and bundle. It's right now it's one of my favorites, but quite honestly, it was my most favorite one out of the pre-order that we could order. So I just got my huge order in today, and it's sitting over there and it has been staring at me all afternoon long, and I haven't had a chance to go into the box and go check it out. So I'm like itching to go check it out, but a lot of that stuff that's in that box is reserved for the paper, ribbon, and accessory share, the first round that I have. So I went ahead and stamped these floral images, and did every single one except this one, because I colored the center with Light Misty Moonlight. So I'm just using the blend to color the center, and I did that on all of them. So I just wanted to show you that little quick step. And I did go ahead and put dimensionals on the back. Now, as far as these mats, these can be either smaller journaling mats, or they can be picture mats as well. That's the joy of being able to scrapbook and making it whatever you want. So these layouts that I do for you guys, these are just ideas to help get you started with what you really want to do. You can add to it, take away, move things around, make it your own. These are your photos and your memories that you're trying to capture. But you do want to make sure that you journal. Journaling is equally important with scrapbooking, because looking at somebody's album, like I know if I was looking at somebody's album, I would want to know, well, why was it so important to take that picture, other than that kid is just so darn cute. But you know, you stop and think about the moment you want to capture. You know, you want to be able to tell the story about why that picture was so important to take, like at that moment. You know, did your grandbaby do something for the first time? Did you capture a special moment? Whatever it is. This particular image that I stamped, I went ahead and stamped and die cut 2 of them. But one of them I'm going to put directly down on the layout. And then the other one, I put dimensionals on the back, because we want this one to pop up just a little bit. Okay, and this one's going to pop up. I think I got that one right. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now I have all these flowers. I gotta put these flowers somewhere. So I decided I can't put one there in the middle, not just yet. Well, I guess I could. Let me go ahead and do it. If you're doing this layout and you put a flower right here, I would recommend you put your pictures or your journaling boxes on the inside first. Because once you put this little centerpiece on, then it kind of will make it hard for you to slide pictures in on these two sides right here. This other side, you can slide your pictures in here on the edge over here. The pocket's open from the right, but these two would not be. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on there just because that is where I want to put one of the flowers. Okay, so then I have these other 3. So let's peel those off. And we're going to put one over here, just on that corner. Going to put one right here. And then I have a third one. Where could I put the third one? I don't know. I have an extra one, and I made an extra one, so I'm not really sure where I want to put this one. What do you guys think? I could certainly put it down here with this little bouquet, or I don't know. I don't know. I think I made too many flowers. Let me see. I'm probably going to rip paper when I do this. I probably should. Oh, no, I didn't. Let's put that one there. And then let's put this one up at the top left hand. No, let's put this one up here. I don't know. I had an extra flower, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I didn't plan on having an extra flower, but apparently I made one. So, but there you have it. There you have it. There is page 2 layout. Not too crazy about that extra flower, but I may end up taking it off. I don't know. I'm just pretending I didn't put that flower there. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is page 2 layout. Well, page 2 of layout number 9. Let's say it that way. Okay, so let me bump this one back over here. And I'm sorry about this glare. I can't do much about that glare. If I try to do that, it gets dark on me. So I will have to just post I don't know how high I can get this so that both y'all can see both of the layouts at the same time. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to show both of them at the same time, and that glare's driving me nuts. But let me show you guys the pack of paper. It is 48 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. It is a huge package of paper that has a $30 value that hosts can get for $18. And the sheets, the bottom sheet that I used is just one of the sheets. Let me fan these out really quick so that you can see all of the designs in this pack. Lots of colorful designs. There's even a rainbow of hearts. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. And then I only have this strip left of this because I participated in a huge swap and used everything except this one strip. But this is one side of the paper pack. You've got 4 sheets of each 12 designs, and when you flip it over, you have all of these black and white images on the back, and then that's the one that goes to the back of that one right there. So it is a huge pack of paper. It's only available to hosts. So if you host a little get-together or a virtual party of some sort, you're eligible to purchase this entire package of paper for only $18 with your qualifying show, which just has to be at least $150. Or if your own order is at least $150, you can also get that package of paper as well. So you can be your own host. That's the joy of Stampin' Up! And how flexible and lenient they are with their rewards. So sorry about that glare, you guys. But anyway, thank you, ladies, for joining me. And I don't know if any of you that are watching will be at retreat beginning tomorrow. So hopefully I will see some of you this weekend and be able to do a little R&R and get some things accomplished and get to see some faces I only get to see maybe once a year. So, but everyone take care. As far as Sunday, there will be a pre-recorded video. I'm going to be recording it later tonight. And so a video will still post at 3 p.m., but I won't be live. So it's the only thing I could do with the schedule that I have, but you're going to love it. So some of you may have seen some of the things that I'm going to be doing. So if you saw me earlier today in another group, then it's going to be basically the same thing. So you can, I give you permission to skip watching Sunday's video, or you can watch it. It may be a little different, but anyway, so if you want to join me Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m., feel free to jump on after the video is posted and get to watch you still get to be with me Sunday afternoon, except it'll be pre-recorded. So, but thank you for joining me this evening, and y'all have a great evening, and we will see y'all later. Bye-bye.